Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another party prep video. This party prep is for my now 8-year-old niece, or she will be 8 tomorrow. Today is party day. So she requested a Rapunzel themed party and I had a lot of fun decorating for this one, doing the tablescape and everything. Everything is very... Can you get out of the camera shot? Sit. Thank you. Everything, oh, she just burped. Everything was very, or is very whimsical, kind of gardeny. I was going for like tea party vibes with the menu. I don't handle the food. My mom usually handles the food for all of the birthday parties. Sit, baby, sit. She did like finger sandwiches, like pimento cheese sandwich, chicken salad croissant, things like that. And then of course I made macarons because you can't have a tea party without macarons. I made cupcakes and then a cake, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Right now I'm in between. I've already been over there this morning to decorate, like do the balloon arch and the tablescape and everything. And then I'm about to leave again and go set up all the food. Baby, you're in the way. You're in the way. Sit. Good girl. A lot like my last party prep video, this will probably be more mainly a voiceover situation of me making everything and prepping what I can ahead of time. I try to do as much as I can ahead of time to make party day less stressful, and I'm happy to say the past couple of parties I've done, it has been less stressful than how I used to be. I guess I've just learned along the way. So this is the time of year that there is a lot of parties for my family. We have a lot of summer birthdays and then fall birthdays. My other 2 nieces' birthdays are coming up in a couple of months. And then we have my favorite time of year, Christmas, which I'm super excited for. So all the footage I got is a little bit all over the place, I feel like. It'll probably come together better as I'm editing the video, but I was just getting what I could done when I could get it done between working my part-time job, and then I also still did cakes for my cake business this week, of course. So I was just getting everything done in between all of that, and I started 4 days ago with the decorations. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get into it. So the first thing that I worked on was macarons. I think this was actually 3 days before the party, not 4. And I was just whipping up my egg whites, putting in my sugar syrup, and then I mixed up 3 different colors. I did yellow, green, and purple. I realized after I mixed them up that these totally look like Mardi Gras colors, but that was not my intention. I was trying to go purple for Rapunzel. There was a lot of yellows and golds with Rapunzel themes, so I did that, and then green for the greenery. That was my thought behind that. So I was just getting them all piped out. And then I baked them this night, and then I let them cool off and wrapped them up and just stored them in the fridge for a couple of days, and then I filled them the day before the party. Moving on to her cake topper. This I tried to start on the day before, but I was having some troubles trying to figure it out, so I ended up actually taking the popsicle sticks and yarn with me to work this day that I'm actually working on it, and I finished it that morning at work. And then I'm just putting little flowers on it. I got everything I needed from Walmart. I think in total it cost me like $4 or $5 for everything I needed. And I saw the idea on Pinterest. It was just kind of a whimsical number 8. And whenever I saw it as a cake topper on Pinterest under like tangled theme parties, I thought, oh, I could recreate that. And I was very happy with how it turned out, and I thought it looked really cute. After I got finished with the cake topper, I set it aside to let it dry, and then I got started on labels for all of the food. My mom and I decided on the food choices a few days, maybe a week before the party, because I wanted to get labels printed out for everything so that, I don't know, I just thought it would look cuter, and that way nobody's wondering, okay, what the heck is that? So I have no idea why these printed out as just the outline of the letters instead of like colored in like they were on the Canva app, but it didn't really matter. You could still read them, and I didn't have much time to try and figure it out. I'm not super good with technology anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been able to figure it out. So it worked out just fine, and I just cut them out and glued them onto some purple construction paper, and then you'll see the next day after they dry how I cut them out and turn them into labels that can stand up on their own. Moving forward to Friday, the day before the party, I don't think I actually worked at all on stuff for the party on Thursday because I was working on my custom cake orders for my cake business, so this was kind of put on hold, but it worked out just fine. I got everything done the day before and everything was fresh and delicious. So the macaron flavors that I did, the yellow were lemon, the purple were cookie butter, and the green were almond, and they were so tasty. Okay, I lied about not doing anything on Thursday. I actually did these cupcakes on Thursday. I baked them, and then I froze them and thawed them out Friday. But what I did, the reason I didn't film it is because I was baking everything I needed for custom orders, and I basically just used any extra batter that I had. So I had vanilla bean and red velvet batter extra, and I just used that to turn into cupcakes to make for the party because I didn't want to just have the cake and macarons. I also wanted to do cupcakes, and I found this design on Pinterest as well and thought it was super cute. And then for the cake, I did a blueberry flavored cake. That was something that my mom requested. It's so good. It tastes like a blueberry muffin, and I didn't put any dye in the batter. It just kind of gives it this purple hue, the blueberry extract is really thick. I guess it's more of an emulsion, and it was so yummy. Now I'm working on the base and top for the donut tower. I don't think I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I found another idea on Pinterest, gotta love Pinterest, for Rapunzel's tower, but it was made out of donuts, and it was so cute. I thought, okay, I've got enough sweets at this party, but I just gotta be able to do this tower. So I just got some donuts from Walmart that were actually really tasty. And here is the bottom. I ended up making a little structure out of styrofoam cake dummies, and that is what I used as the base, and this crown of leaves and flowers just kind of hid the styrofoam, and it worked out really well. Now the balloon arch, I feel like I normally start on balloon arches for parties a few days ahead of time, and I waited until the day before for this party, but I was just really busy this week, so I didn't have a lot of time, and balloon arches are so time consuming, but I just love them so much. I really don't mind putting them together. I don't mind taking the time. It's just allotting the time to put it together. And I found, of course, like I always do, the entire balloon arch on Amazon, and I may add a few balloons here and there to all of my Amazon balloon arches just to make it a little bit more personal. But this one, I don't think I really added anything to. I ended up adding some gold butterflies at the very end, you'll see on party day, but other than that, it was just what I found on Amazon. The picture on Amazon used these little balloons to make daisies out of, and it definitely took some trial and error for me to figure out how they did it, but I ended up putting a few together. I didn't actually use them on the balloon arch on party day. I ended up using them somewhere else, but they were so cute. arch as done as I could get it before party day. I started working on the cake. I was just crumb coating it after it had cooled off. Since it was blueberry, I just did a vanilla icing and it just pairs so well together. And just wait until you see the design. Of course, I found the design on Pinterest and it was so cute. Just kind of like a more vintage style that you see with the swags and the piping, and it was just perfect for this party's theme. While the cake was in the freezer firming up before I could ice it, I started working on this backdrop idea that I've seen all over TikTok and Pinterest and just different places that people put party decor ideas. And it's basically where they take tablecloths and kind of fold them accordion style and then string them through a rope or a ribbon or something and tie them up, or put them, like tack them into a wall if they can. And then that goes behind the balloon arch, and it's actually really cute. I was happy with how it turned out. Beginning the decorations for the cake, and this style of cake, or the design should I say, I mean, it was very popular when, not to make it sound old or something, but when my grandmother got married, this was the style of cake, the swags and the extra piping and everything. And of course we've taken it to a different level nowadays, but like her wedding cake was so cute. It had the columns in between. It was very tall, big 4-tier cake. And of course, way back then, it was so much cheaper than what it would be now. She got married in the 60s, I think. But anyway, I love that style. To me, that style will just never go out of style. I think it'll always make its way back. As they say, history repeats itself. Make you mine. What are you doing to me? Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time, and you are always on my mind all the is all done with the cake topper. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I think it's just so cute. It's party day morning. I have a car full of balloons as well as other decorations. I'm gonna head over to my sister's now. It's 7:35 in the morning. I'm gonna head over there now and set up the decorations. And then I'll come back and get ready and then grab all the cake and sweets and stuff. I can't fit everything in my car all at once. This is usually a 2-car job, so I'll just make 2 trips. Here's the little backdrop that I was talking about with the tablecloths. I think it's so cute. You can see my sister's curtains behind it, but that's okay. They're a little sheer. But I think it really kind of ties together the whole balloon arch really well. And then I just took these fake eucalyptus leaves and just strung them from the top. I just taped them with some balloon glue and had them hang down. And then right here, this gold fringe I actually found on Temu. I found a lot of the decorations on Temu, and to me it just reminded me of Rapunzel's hair, and that's what I was going for. And one of the kids actually pointed out, hey, that looks like Rapunzel's hair. I said, perfect, that was my idea. So I think it worked out perfectly. Looking back on this clip, I wish I had angled the camera a little bit better, but I was just putting together the tiered kind of dessert stand. I found this on Temu as well, and I used it for the macarons, and it was so adorable. I will definitely be using it for future parties. I just got a white and gold one because I feel like that one can go with almost every party theme, and I think it'll work really well. And then I was just making the tablescape with some more of the eucalyptus kind of fringe or garland, I guess you would call that. And then I brought that pink vase from home. All the other flowers and stuff that I was adding on to the tablescape were from Temu as well. Everything was super cheap, like a couple of dollars per batch or per bundle. And I honestly think in total, with the balloon arch that I bought from Amazon, I might have spent like $60 on decorations. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I had this idea to inflate some large balloons with helium. I got these 18-inch balloons, but I definitely didn't inflate them to the size that they could have been, and then just tie the eucalyptus garland to the bottom of them and let them hang from the ceiling. Okay, I got all of the decorations set up, so it's 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna run home and get dressed, make myself presentable, and then the cake and everything is at my house, so I'm gonna grab that and bring it back. I wanna be back here by 12. The party starts at 1, so that we can get all the food and everything set up, and I can get some video of everything, how it turned out. My nieces were watching me put together this donut tower, and they were like, that looks like it's gonna fall over. And it was a little bit wobbly. They convinced me to end up taking off one of those donuts. I was trying to make it an even dozen, but that's okay. And it stayed. It didn't fall throughout the party, so thank goodness for that. Alright, here's an overview of everything all set up. The tablescape was by far my favorite part of this entire party, all the decorations, and it was probably the thing that I was most looking forward to doing, so I'm glad it turned out like I wanted it to. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I love doing these party prep videos. I can't wait to do more. I have 2 more nieces that have birthdays before the end of this year, so we will have more party preps to come, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!